Hello, this is Helen, the Dynamic Dipper from Morecambe Bay. Not so sunny today, but still lovely. I'm just going to talk a bit louder to shout over the chainsaw or whatever it is that's happening over there. Okay, so sorry about the noise. I said last week or the week before, that I would that my son would review the ALPKIT Silvertip wetsuit. So we tried to film it and he didn't particularly like being on camera. So I just thought I would feed back some of the things that he said about it. He said it definitely kept him warmer for longer. So he has the wetsuit that's got the thermal lining, and he said that so he was in Happily 2 weeks ago in Morecambe Bay, and he swam for half an hour and wasn't cold at all and could have stayed in longer. He also said that it is much easier to get on and get off than other wetsuits he's worn. So he's worn an orca wetsuit at some point, and he also wore an aquasphere on as well. And he said that the ALPKIT Silvertip wetsuit was easier to get on and off, much easier. And that was because of the thermal lining. So it's a winter swimming suit, winter wetsuit, and it has a thermal lining which obviously keeps you warm. It traps the water and keeps you close to your body, but it also is easy to get on and off. He said that it felt a little bit tight around the neck when he initially got it on, but once he was in the water that feeling went and it eased, and it didn't bother him. And he said he felt he had more mobility in that wetsuit, so he could swim easier. He had more range of movement around the shoulders. And so for people that were wanting to know about their children and keeping them warm in the water, definitely it's a goer, the ALPKIT Silvertip wetsuit. He thought it was brilliant. Drying time is a little bit longer because of the fleecy line, but if you turn it inside out, wash it and hang it up, it's dry for the next day. So yeah, he thought it was, he sort of said it 8 or 9 out of 10. He thought it was brilliant. So he'll be using that from now on. The other thing that I wanted to review today was, if you're like me, when you go to the pool to do your training, or when you're outside, I've lost numerous pairs of goggles. I've left them places, I've left them in the shower at the pool or whatever, and when you're paying nearly £35–40 for a pair of aquasphere goggles or Zog's Predator goggles, it sort of tends to get on your nerves. It starts to get on your nerves. So I thought, because I've been to ALPKIT in Keswick and my winter coat is from there, and I've got some other things from ALPKIT, I really like the shop, that I would review their goggles. So I bought some goggles that were on offer at the time for $7.99. They're now $9.99, I think, and they're called ALPKIT Rydal goggles. Okay, so they look like this. Okay, so they've got tinted lenses, the UV protection, but what's interesting about these is that they don't have the wider vision because the lens doesn't come all the way around the corners here. They don't have the wider vision that other goggles do have, and that isn't a negative point, because sometimes when I have the wider vision goggles on, such as Zog's or Cayman goggles, aquasphere Cayman goggles, I'm distracted sometimes with things that I might see out of the corner of my eye, and I used to be freaked out by it. I'm not now, but it's just a distraction. And so these, because the lenses are very front facing, that doesn't happen. So I've used these a couple of times in the sea. Fantastic in sunny weather, tinted lenses, really tight, nice fit. This fit within the eye sockets, and no water leakage at all, no fogging up. I don't know how great they'll be long term. I like the really flexible band. It's miles more flexible than my other swimming goggles. And you can do a handstand in them, no water leakage. And they're just really great. And they feel very comfortable across the bridge of your nose. So if you're wanting a pair of secondary goggles because you always lose the other ones or you forget them or whatever, they are a very good buy. So I just thought I would review those today as well while I had the chance. And if anybody's wondering where I got my t-shirt from, it's from the Outdoor Swimming Society. Anyway, that's it from me, the Dynamic Dipper in Morecambe Bay. And I hope you've liked the review and I hope to see you soon. Thanks, bye.